Top of the morning to you, Rect.
Is there something you need?
Yeah, there's a little something that I need. I need to, sell you some stuff real quick. Uh, and I got a horde tonight, Rect. And just so you know, I might not make it. But, I just want to say, you're still a jerk. Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take, let's see. I can't really use a vehicle book. We can use a get hammered book, but I think we've already gotten to the max of our sledgehammers. I think the best thing that I could do is probably get like one of those special kits, but I don't see any of those for sale. So I think I'm just going to buy some cobblestone. We'll do that. Man, I think that's about it. I mean, I could buy some Molotovs. We don't have... I mean, we have a decent amount, but not a bunch. He's got 9 of them. They are pretty pricey, though. I think I'll save my money on that. Alright. Let's head on out.
Thank you very much, and now you can go fuck yourself.
Alright, first order of business today. I do want to head over to the base real quick. There's a couple of things that I do want to check out really fast. And then, basically with that setup, I do want to see how those shelves are going to pretty much hold up. I think they're going to hold up pretty good for the most part, but I do want to take a little bit of a look to see if maybe if there's like some kind of collapse that could happen, which I don't think there should be. But I do want to scout that out real quick before we do anything else important today, because I do want to make sure that the horde base is ready to go for tonight. Because the last thing I want to do is have the horde show up and then everything just kind of falls apart. I mean, even if it does, we do have a way to get up on the roof and we can kind of handle them from there. I do want to get a bunch of arrows and stuff like that too, so I am going to be on the lookout for a bunch of arrows to go ahead and craft into our ammunition for the bow. Let's go ahead and pop inside. I think we got a zom over there, but I don't think we should be too worried about her. Let's dig up some of these resources out here. So, I'm just kind of thinking what we can actually do over here in this area. This guy's beating on our stuff. I kind of need to determine if this is even going to be suitable for a potential long-term fight over here. Because, this doesn't really have any structural stability, you know? Because if they start beating on this stuff, I mean, I guess we could fortify it, I'm thinking. And then it shouldn't be too much of an issue, right? I'm not really gonna have a ton of time to, you know, close this off. I could just block it up like this, just to prevent the zombies from getting in and kind of seal that doorway. And then kind of do the same for back here, I was thinking. Because I don't have to worry about them getting up this way. You know what I mean? So, we'll be good when it comes to this section. But I think I would have to seal this up too, just so they don't see this as another pathway. But I'm not sure yet. Let's just take a look at the structural stability when it comes to inside here. How strong is this? Not that strong. Okay. Here she comes. Let's just deal with her. Alright. don't really have parkour to level 2 to get up here. So that's going to be a little bit of a problem until we get parkour level 2. So that is something that I do need to think about. I was thinking that we can also create a little bit of a way to melee the zombies. You know what I mean? Because we can also just get up here and we can just kind of Molotov them and shoot down arrows all night, which we are going to need a ton of arrows to do that. But I also do want to utilize some melee action. So we're going to have to see if we can find a way to fit that in. I mean, we could do something with this. But then, if we cobblestone that, they're just going to try to beat into the sides of the building. Because the sides of the building are not that strong. You know, as you can see, they're 1,000 hit points. So, fighting them at the front is not necessarily going to work. Unfortunately. So we're going to have to come up with a better idea. Just stay down, Mo. Thank you. Okay. Well, it looks like those are just singular pieces. Oh, alright. That fell apart. That's not too big a deal. I don't think they'll be able to reach this section up here. So I think we should be okay. It is important to note, though, that if they do start hammering away at these shelvings, that some of this stuff might come apart. So that is something to keep in mind. I do want to seal this up, because I do want them just funneling through the front. So I think that's going to be something that is going to be beneficial when it comes to Horde Night. Alright. Perfect. Let's go ahead and fill her in. It looks like I can do all this cobblestone. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Well, I mean, that might change things. Because if I can make all of this eye-level cobblestone, at the very least, that might be able to create some melee action here. Huh. Interesting. Or we can at least use this doorway. I just don't know how they're going to react, you know? Because if I leave an open space here, I think it would be easier to deal with them. Huh. Interesting. Alright. Let's finish this wall. And then we'll kind of go from there and figure things out. Yeah, I think I want to try to get everything done at eye level. Like right here, right? Because if the zombies come up here, it's going to deter them from beating on the wall because it's all cobblestone. You know, and even if I do concrete, that'll really deter them, but I don't have enough to upgrade everything to concrete. So that's not going to work. So what we'll do is we'll try eye level for now. And I think that should work out. Alright, well, that's all the cobblestone. We still have quite a bit of work to do. On this side here. This is concrete, so we don't really have to worry about that side. But I am going to need a little bit more cobblestone, at the very least, so I can upgrade some of this stuff. Because I'm going to need to eliminate any, for sure ways that they're going to want to beat in through to make it easier to get inside. Because once we do that, we're pretty much set, I think. And then all we got to do is build up a little defense perimeter right here. Which, if we wanted to do a little bit more cleanly, that's even a word, we can kind of do it like this. Oh, whoops. Copy shape. Rotate. Alright, we could do something like this. Right here. And that goes all the way up. Go all the way across. And then we've got a little melee box right here. Yeah. Not too shabby. And then right here, what we would have to do, first of all, we got to get this thing out of the way. There we go. And then what we could do from here... Oh, that's not going to work. That's a shame. I was thinking that we could probably put in a little something here to hold them off a bit, but that's not really going to do much. Unless... Yeah, no. It probably would have been a little better to use the square blocks. Because if we were to do something like this and bring these down, I don't think we could still go on the inside. No. So, the problem with these square blocks, even though it does look kind of decent, we could lower this... Oh, no, we can't. It's locked open now. So we can't use that doorway even if we wanted to. But we won't be able to necessarily stop the zombies from crawling in. That's the only dilemma that I'm facing with that. You know? But if we were to do something like this, right, we could still block the pathway. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Just like so. And we can kind of do it like this. And if we wanted to, we can kind of leave it a little bit open. I don't know yet, though. Oh, here we go. I think that might work. Right? Maybe something like that. And then we can still kind of melee the zombs right here. You know? The only problem I have with that is that the taller zombies we're not really hitting in the face. We're just kind of, you know, hitting them wherever we can. Which, I mean, it's whatever. Alright, well, I think that might work. And then if anything, we could just fall back here. Right? Obviously pick up that frame. And this is where our fighting grounds are going to be. And we can just kind of run around and throw Molotovs at them. What we can do is we could probably fence some of this stuff off to prevent any spider monkeys from getting up here. You know, which I don't think we'll get spider monkeys on night 7. Whoops. I don't think that'll happen. But if we were to kind of fence this off a little bit, I think this might be a bit more viable. You know, because they can't jump through this. You see what I'm saying? So I think this might work right here. And then we could still run through, right? I think it might be a little tough for the zombies to get up this way. But, yeah, this'll work. Yeah, that's perfect. And then if we kind of block off some of this area over here and maybe some parts over here, this should work just fine. The only problem is I won't be able to throw Molotovs with this setup. I mean, it's a good setup, but I would have to come all the way over here in order to throw any Molotovs. That'd be the only way that I could do that once we're up here. So I think what I could do is we can leave some spots open, right? And that'll allow us to throw some Molotovs down and stuff. All right, well, the next step now is really to get some more cobblestone and finish up the eye-level perimeter of the wall. And if we have some time, we can go ahead and see if we can get maybe a job or two done, or maybe just do a quick smash and grab. Collect some more arrows, make some more ammo, and basically gear up for the horde. Alright, that's enough stone for now. Got a little hungry. Let's go ahead and check out this diner right across the street. Burgers and fries and drinks, that sounds good. See if we can find anything and get lucky. I got some more gas. Guess we could sell this tire. Let's throw some things on the bike real quick. Stuff I don't need to bring. This car's kind of in my way. That's alright. Whoops. Hey! Nope. Nope. Stamina. Nice. Beautiful. Oh, here they come. Oh, I missed. Whoa, that's some strength you got on you, buddy. Alright. Who's down? And he's dead. Beautiful. Came in here for some snacks. Alright, found a coffee. That's good. What was that noise? It just stopped all of a sudden. Sounded like fire, and then it just went away. I don't need that paper. Alright, here's some food. That's nice. We'll go ahead and eat that right away. Those ovens are open. Let's go ahead and crack open these crate, or the chamois crate. Oh, nice. Blueberry pie. And some potatoes. I'd say this raid was worth it. I'm good on the sandwich. Biker boots. I'll throw them in there, but I think we could sell that. We could sell these bullets too. I'm thinking about the hoarder house. It's a tier 2. It's not too difficult. Alright. And we might be able to get something out of here real quick. Let's Let's check our skill points. I know we got a level up here that we can, or a skill point we can spend. I think we can go another level of parkour, right? Yes, we can. Perfect. So that helps. Alright, I know this roof, I think, caves in. But what I want to try to do is get up here. Right? And then maybe get the main loot. Oh, we can see all the zombies from here. Oh! This is the loot room. Oh. Okay. Come on. Come on. Oh, here he comes. There we go. Another guy? Yep. There we go. Oh, there's another one. Nice. 2 loot bags. Beautiful. Horde night isn't even started yet, and we're striking gold. Alright. Yeah, that was easy. Bow part? Nope, we got a bow, just no bow part. Alright, well, it was worth a try. Wait. Is that steel? Oh, that's iron. I don't have any iron on me. That might be a problem. Actually, I don't need iron for that to work. I just need some, or like forged iron. I just need regular iron for that to work, right? Crap. Where can I get some of that? Gonna need some in order to finish repairs. Die, please. Thank you. I probably should have brought that wrench. That definitely would have helped. Problem is, I don't know if I'll have enough to finish this and to finish the front. If we don't have enough, I'm gonna have to open it up and just let them in. Looks like I won't have enough. How much stone we got? I only got 80 left. I won't have enough to build up the front. I mean, I could build it up to wood, but that's about it. I'll have enough to basically cover our backs, but that's all I'll have, pretty much. I'll just have to hope and pray that's enough. Kind of scrambling a little bit last minute because if any of our stuff breaks, we are going to need a little bit of stone in order to repair stuff. So I'm going to have to grab this little bit of stone before we head inside. Oh man, this is a scramble. That's alright. I think we should be fine though. We don't need a ton, we just need just what's in this boulder, and I think this should last us the night. Alright, there we go. Let's head up top. Whoops. Alright. Let's let the fighting begin. Probably should just close this up. Whoops. Just in case. Let's repair our axe. Guess we can make hatches just in case. Horde's about to start. Oh, that's not gonna fit. Oh, it'll fit right here. Extra layer of defense. Okay, here we go. Let's drink a coffee. Let's drink some vitamins. And hopefully we'll be okay. I think I can get up here. Yep. Let's get it, baby. Oh, they're going for the door. Oh, it's already going to crap. Alright, well, at least we know for the next time. Let's put some fire on it. There we go. Didn't think they would go for that door so quick. Because it's iron, you know. I thought they would go for the front. They're already in. Alright, well, he's dead. Yeah, it looks like they're beating on that wall. Yeah, I don't like this. Here he comes. Now, my worry is that they can kind of pile up and get up here, you know? That's my worry. So I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work out. I could run down there and plug up that door real quick. Let's see if we can do it. Nope. Can't do it. Too late. Burn these guys up. I might kill them. And then we can make our way for that door. Maybe if I run alongside here, maybe we could plug this up. Go, 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 go. Alright. Plugged up the doorway. There we go. Let's get up here. Alright. Maybe if she dies. Die, lady. Thank you. Okay. Yes. There's no more zombies in here, right? Okay, perfect. Might have it more sustainable. I gotta hit those shots. Nice. Alright. It's working nicely. I don't want to waste all my Molotovs, but seems to be working fairly well. Oh, that almost broke. Beautiful. Trying to make sure that... Oh, they're right there. Alright. This part of the base has failed. We gotta back up. We don't have a choice now. They're gonna bust that open. Let's get some fire down. Oh! Damn it! Oh, I'm burning. Oh, crap. Put it out. Okay. Alright. Let's chuck it from its safer distance. Beautiful. Well, that's it for the Molotovs. Let's put this miniature lamp up so we can see. And I guess we'll get to using arrows. Uh-oh. Yep. See? That's what I was afraid of. That pile up. Alright, let's get off of this. They might be trying to take it down. Yeah, there's no way that these arrows are going to take down all these zombies. I don't have enough. Do not have enough. But we'll try to take down as much as we can. Oh, they're just beating on everything now. Ruining my hard work. And I'm missing. This is a lot harder than it looks. I mean, to be fair, I put this together last minute, so it's not all that bad. Probably should have saved those Molotovs. I could get rid of bunches at a time. It's a bunch of arrows down there. I don't know if I should risk that, though. Yes! Okay. Let's not do that again. It was only 4 arrows. That could have been death very quickly. But we got 4 arrows. Oh, 6 actually. Even better. We could shoot at him for a little bit longer. Let's make our shots count. Oh, that didn't count. Alright. Oh my goodness. There we go. Well, out of arrows again. Now the thing is, if we hop down there and start swinging the sledgehammer, if we run out of stamina, we're going to have trouble getting back up. You know what I mean? So that's not really the smartest move. Now we could create more arrows because at this point, the front entrance is lost. We're not going to be able to do anything about that, unfortunately. So I'll craft a bit more arrows. Let's see if we can dispose of a little bit more zombies down there. Man, I can only imagine how this is going to be like when it comes to facing radiated zombies, because the rads, as they run off and when they're getting hit, they can regenerate. Now, I do have the rad remover, so that should help. But for the most part, that's going to be tough. I can't imagine what an endgame horde would look like. Just stone weapons. Now, by that time, I'm thinking we should have, like, explosive arrows and stuff like that, so should be a little different. But who knows, you know? The beautiful thing about having stone arrows and not weapons is that I'm not attracting any more zombies on the outskirts. You know what I mean? Wait, is that it? I think that's the entire horde. I could be wrong. I hear something. What is that noise? I mean, I think we're good for the most part. I don't hear any other zombies coming. So I think we're sitting pretty nice. There he is. Oh! Close that. Beautiful. Burst loot bag. I think they might have hurt that block. Alright, well, this base did work out. Looks like it did well. I think what we could have done, or what I could have done in this particular instance to make it work out a bit more, is to cobblestone those entryways, because I think they wouldn't have wanted to break through the concrete in order to get through those doorways if I had those cobblestoned. But it's a little bit unpredictable because they were willing to beat through the concrete in order to get to those, get through to that entryway. So I don't know if this horde base would be viable in the future, because they just saw this. They saw easier ways to get in, you know, and it didn't really hold them off for long. I mean, we did a little bit of melee damage, which did quite a bit, but it didn't do a whole lot. So I'm thinking probably a more customized horde base would work out better, and we can kind of build off of this to maybe make something a little different. I don't know yet. But it did work well for night 7. This was absolutely a success, even though they kind of came through a different direction. But I was kind of anticipating that because I didn't really have enough cobblestone to cobblestone everything, especially with the doorways and all that. We're definitely going to need more Molotovs when it comes to fighting hordes, because that's really what's going to be able to save us in a pinch, especially if there's a boatload of zombies coming in and they pile up in one area. Using Molotovs is really going to prove effective. But anyways, guys, that's one horde night in the bag here, and hopefully we can survive a second round. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you're looking forward to seeing more. Thank you guys so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. If you guys would like to support the channel even further, just leave a like on the video. That really helps the channel out greatly. Thank you guys for your support, and I will catch you guys in the next one.